Are we ready?
You going?
Okay. So Ed, I'm so happy you are willing to take some time out of your busy day to be with us here today. I simply want to know, how important do you think it is for you to know the parents of your daughter's friends? Is it important to you to have a network of connections with other parents in order to be more, I guess, aware and vigilant of what your daughters are getting into?
Yes, it is.
And why?
So like, they decide to go to their friends. I know exactly where they're going, who they're walking with, and who they're hanging out with, and what they're doing when they go to their friends instead of here at the center.
I'm also a father. I have a 3-year-old daughter, and you know, I'm kind of shuddering to think about the stage where when she's out and about in the community, who she's spending time with, I guess the culture and the values that her friends' parents may have are important. You know, so
yes.
So I agree with you 100%.
He's being interviewed right now.
The other question. The other question I wanted to ask is, how important do you think it is for your daughters to get a good night's sleep? And I should say beforehand that in our generation, when we were growing up, we didn't have access to text messaging or video games or emailing. So a lot of times these youngsters, you know, are kind of engaging with other friends via, you know, text, emailing, instant messaging, and it's keeping them up late at night.
Yes.
You know, and it's so important for kids to get a good night's sleep. I'm wondering, how important is that for you and your household, for your daughters too?
In my household, they have a bedtime at 8 o'clock. I have one that's just almost a teenager, and sometimes I got to argue with her all hours of the night because she'll stay up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning texting her friends on her phone. And we argue about that sometimes left and right because she has to go to bed and get 8 hours of sleep so she can go to school and not fall asleep in school.
And do you notice a difference if she is up later than, say, her curfew? If she does choose to stay up and text message or whatever, is there a noticeable difference the day after?
Yes, there's a noticeable difference because she has a little bit of an attitude and not wanting to listen, and then she's grumpy with everybody. She's up texting all night, and then I also have a hard thing with them texting because you don't know who will get a hold of their phone or who's texting who. So I have a real problem with that sometimes.
Well, you're a step ahead of me, man. I'm going to look to you in 5 years for advice when my daughter starts text messaging. Last question, or this is actually a request. I'm wondering if you could pick one of these young ladies to offer up some form of praise for something that they've done in the last week. Is there something that either of them has done that's praiseworthy that you'd be willing to comment on in front of the camera?
Actually, both of them, actually, because...
I want you to pick.
Come here.
Come on, go
Okay,
ahead. Put down the phone.
No, get up.
Get up, seriously. This is time for your dad to say something.
Both of them I praise them because they do really good at school. They get these gold cards because they help kids that need a little bit of help on their schoolwork, or someone that, their school has handicapped children, so they help them find where they need to go and help them out. And so far, they each gotten like 3 or 4 gold cards right now. The principal calls me and tells me how good they're doing, and that's really good.
Right on.
A lot of schools should have some program like that.
Well, thank you so much. I want to shake both of you all's hands for the good work that you guys have done. And Mr. Ed, that's a wrap, man. I really, really appreciate your input.
We'll watch it this Wednesday.
Cool. So that's that, man. What our hope is that, you know, we're going to be doing these